Cosmos is such a goddamn strong project in crypto. The thing that's surprising this year, really, is that there has been very little movement in terms of price. Cosmos has an incredible tech. The IBC protocol that they have has allowed for so many different projects to become interchain. The potential here is still massive. And I'll talk about what I think is probably the best case scenario for price in this video. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. When I did the videos, I showed myself buying these coins. They were coins that I expected were going to make me a lot of cash. And if you'd done the same, let's say you'd popped $100 into each of the coins when I released the videos, you'd have gotten in at these prices. All you would have needed to do is sit on these coins for around 16 months and you'd been able to sell at these prices. And your total profit in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand. Now that's a house, or close to a house, in under a year and a half. You don't have that long though. We are in a bull cycle. And September, we're going to have huge money printing. We're going to have rate cuts in America. These were catalysts in the last bull cycle. So if you don't have cryptos in your portfolio that you're confident in, it's time to do something about it, because next month is going to be huge. And if you don't get it sorted, you're going to watch everyone making money while you don't. If that's you, there is a link to a website called copymycrypto.com in the description. That is the website I run where I share with my members my entire portfolio. Whenever I buy or sell any coin, I tell my members the coin and the price that I'm buying or selling at. That means they can copy along exactly, meaning they make the exact same profit. The added bonus is, of course, they don't have any work to do. And on there, you will see what my members have earned. You will see their testimonials. You will see the successes that we've had. It's all public record. You can verify it on this channel's history. And if you like what you see, guys, try the service out, because next month, like I say, is set to be a banger. Now, Cosmos. So Cosmos aims to solve some of the hardest problems in the industry. They want to offer an antidote to slow, expensive, and unscalable and environmentally harmful proof-of-work protocols like those used by Bitcoin, by offering an ecosystem of connected blockchains. That's the premise. Now, the strongest thing about them is the inter-blockchain communication protocol. This makes it easy for blockchain networks to communicate with each other, which prevents the fragmentation in the industry that we've seen, where it's like, oh, something's on Ethereum, but it can't be on Avalanche, as an example. So Cosmos, the co-founders of Tendermint, and as a result, Cosmos are Jay Kwon, Zarko Milicevic, and Ethan Buchman. Kwon is still listed as principal architect, but he stepped down as CEO in 2020. He maintains he is still a part of the project, but is mainly focused on other initiatives. He's been replaced by Peng Zhong, who is now Tendermint's CEO, and the whole board of directors was given a subsequent refresh. The goal includes enhancing the experience for developers, creating an enthusiastic community for Cosmos, and building educational resources so greater numbers of people are aware of what the network is capable of. And it has 3 layers. It has the application layer, the networking layer, and the consensus layer. So the application layer processes transaction and updates the state of the network. The networking layer communicates between transactions and blockchains, and the consensus layer helps nodes agree on the system's current state. Very well crafted, well designed system. And they have really grown this. The Cosmos SDK is now used by tons of different projects. It's the software development kit, which allows them to use Tendermint's consensus algorithm while creating blockchains. They also have the Tendermint Byzantine fault tolerance. So this is the mechanism that ensures the computers running Cosmos are always in sync. And it is the Tendermint Byzantine fault tolerance consensus algorithm, which is a variation of proof of stake. Under the system, validators take turns committing new blocks of transactions to the chain. Overall, in terms of what they actually offer, whether it's the Cosmos Hub, the zones, whether it's the IBC protocol, or whether it's simply the infrastructure that they have, Cosmos is an incredibly strong project. It is weird that we have seen sort of not huge, not like significant price rallies for Cosmos, given the impact that the actual Cosmos network has on the crypto ecosystem. The interblockchain communication protocol, like I say, is the jewel in the crown of what they've done. It's allowed a ton of different crypto projects to build with them. It's incredibly scalable. It's proven because billions of transactions have been executed using IBC, and it's incredibly efficient. And obviously, interoperable and all of that good stuff. And when you actually take a look at the overall ecosystem of Cosmos now, it continues to gain strength. The interchain ecosystem shows what's actually with and what's built with Cosmos: Celestia, DYDX, Nomic, Osmosis, Penumbra, Stride. There are so many. AIOZ network, Akash. I mean, it will literally take me about 20 minutes to go through every project that are working directly with Cosmos. Their growth has been staggering. In a few years, it is one of the biggest ecosystems around, and part of the reason for that is that their SDK is outstanding, combined with the fact that if someone builds upon them using the IBC, it means that they can connect with any other project that has used and built with IBC. So again, the strength of this interchain network is incredible. Fees are minimal. You're talking a cent. Transaction rate as low as 500 milliseconds. Everything about this is strong, except price really right now. Price has been pretty weak. Total IBC connected economy is over $100 billion. And when you put that into context, that the total IBC economy is that large, and then the market cap of Cosmos is less than 2 billion, you can see that there is a significant amount of undervalued value within Cosmos. So there is a huge, this can in theory get very, very big. The question really is just going to be how many people continue to use it. Do traders start getting interested in Cosmos? Because volume isn't amazing. 111 million isn't incredible given that there's a $2 billion market cap or so. So in that regard, not incredible. But when you actually look at holders of Cosmos, the holders, there's a massive amount of holders. In terms of staked, you've got more than half of the coins are staked. In terms of inflation, you're looking at about 10% inflation on the actual supply. And again, you can check out number of accounts. So these are known account lists. Here we have a list of Cosmos accounts known to us. And again, you can see the amount that are there. Some people are big holders of Cosmos. But when we take a look, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 accounts per page, right? And there are in total 392,000 pages. So you're looking at about basically just shy of 3.9 million accounts on Cosmos. This is what I mean. People are using it. It's just the trading has been a bit flat. I still think the potential here is massive. Absolutely massive. First job is to get to its previous highs. Previous high was $44.70. I actually think this can get to that this year. It shouldn't in theory have a problem. It's just going to depend on obviously how does the bull cycle go. Do we have some BS that slows or stops the bull cycle like we did in 2021 with the China ban? Are we going to have a double wave, a triple wave bull cycle? There's a lot of interesting variables here. I still think this can run up to $100, but first job is get back to its previous high. Once it's at its previous high, it's in price discovery mode. You can never really know how high something can get after it has hit price discovery mode. You're just using Fibonacci's and everything else to try and predict. But future looks really bright. I think this can still run up to $100, but it needs to be reassessed if it gets to that $45 mark. Because again, in terms of strength of projects in the crypto space, Cosmos is without question one of the strongest cryptos around. So just can the price rally to reflect the size of the ecosystem, the net value of the ecosystem, the sheer volume of the holders, and the strength of the network? That's the big question, really. I still think this can run up to $100, which puts it at a market cap of $39 billion. Yes, that's high, but is it too high? Probably not, really, because again, even at $39 billion, it's still less than the overall value of the entire IBC ecosystem. So yeah, for me, $100 can be hit. First, obviously, it's got to break its previous all-time high at around $45. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Do you think this can actually go to 100? Do you think this can go way, way higher? Where do you stand on Cosmos right now? And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle. If you are not, if you do not have your portfolio up to scratch, if you're not happy with the coins that you own, it is time to do something about it, because next month we are going to have huge money printing in America. We are going to have rate cuts. Those two things were big catalysts for real price rallies in the last bull cycle. So if you don't get your portfolio sorted before next month, you're going to end up watching a lot of people making money in the markets while you don't. And if that is you, go to copymycrypto.com, just have a read of the site, watch the videos, have a look at what the members have made, have a look at the successes we've had, read their testimonials. Everything on the site is public record. You can verify it all on the history of this channel. Copymycrypto.com is where I share with my members the coins that I own. And whenever I buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto and the price that I'm buying or selling at. They can get in and out of the cryptos at the same price and they make the same profit. The added bonus is, of course, there's no work for my members to do. And if that really does sound good to you, like I say, get onto the site, read through it. And if you like what you see, try the service out, because again, next month's going to be a banger. And that is it for me, guys. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next vid. Bye-bye.